Told me that we make it till we graduate, so I told him that the music.
Hello, WCU University. I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
And welcome to the final episode of WCU Weekly of the semester. Samantha, you just finished your first semester of WCU Weekly.
Oh,
How does that feel?
so weird. It was great. I loved every moment of it, but I can't believe that it's the last episode.
I told you, it just soars by.
Flies by. I feel like we've done 5.
I feel like everything's, like I said, everything's kind of like munches into one. I feel like it was just yesterday we were talking about Halloween and homecoming and stuff like that.
And now it's Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, love the sweater.
Thank you. Love your not Christmas sweater.
I feel like we can consider this a Christmas sweater, and I will tell you my reasons.
I think it is.
First being that it's cream colored, which is kind of Christmassy, and it's in your Christmas sweater. And reason number 2 being that green jacket, green lights.
I don't consider that green a Christmas green though. Look at this Christmas green. See that?
There's like 18 greens in there.
That's one shade.
And then the light bulbs.
Light bulbs
exactly.
What'd you tell it, Yellow?
And he asked me at 11 p.m. last night.
9:45.
Doesn't matter. That I asked me if I should wear a Christmas sweater. Well, you can't give me 3 hours in advance, Ryan.
I thought you would have enough time to plan something.
I didn't.
But
I was doing homework.
I guess not.
I was being studious.
Well, I guess we need to do that. Because this is also the last week of classes too.
Yes.
So
last week of classes. How exciting.
I'm ready for it to be done.
I know.
I feel like everyone on the campus is just slowly dropping morale. But
everyone is ready to go home. Mm-hmm. It's been a long semester, but fun and eventful.
It has. And then we have the last ride after that, Samantha. One last semester.
I know. Don't talk about it.
That's weird. We won't. And as always, we have a packed episode of events going on around campus. Stay tuned for a blooper reel of this past semester. Gordina will be looking at the weather. Kristen has to look at the RAM formation that was made a few weeks ago for the holiday video as well.
And this Tuesday, December 5th, Fox TV will broadcast live from the Business and Public Management Center lobby from 8:45 to 10 a.m. Students, faculty, staff, and alumni are encouraged to pack the lobby to cheer and show WCU pride as Bob Kelly features WCU during his special Kelly's Classroom live broadcast. I need to go. I need to be in the front to make my way into fame.
This is Samantha's first step into
I need to use
stardom.
every chance I can get.
You should just try and get an interview, like they're like interviewing someone else and you're like slowly peeking. You know, like I do this too.
Maybe with a sign that says like Samantha Massaro, maybe like my Twitter name.
Yeah,
or something.
like your resume, like
yes.
glued to a piece of paper and just like
WCU Weekly host. Something. They'll probably say, who is this crazy girl? It is a start.
You can do it.
I have to get there somehow. But no, that'll be really exciting. I hope it's a good turnout.
Well, yeah, and then like how cool the building is now, but it's awesome just kind of
it's a great building.
For Westchester too, you know.
I won't be there, but I will live through the people that are there.
Yeah, I agree. And for free food and chance to spend some time with some therapy dogs, join SAC this Wednesday, December 6th from 11 to 3 in Sykes Ballroom. They'll be serving pancakes and cupcakes so students can take a break from studying and for finals and relax.
Pancakes and cupcakes.
Exotic. That's
not a combo I've heard, but I mean, I'm open to it.
You're like a sweet tooth kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, and there's only one thing that really matters is the dogs.
Therapy dogs.
The dogs. I feel like literally
everyone loves those therapy dogs. They're just amazing.
It's like, well, obviously, like first of all, they're trained just like calming people down, so you automatically feel better when you're around them. And I feel like you just walk in, you could literally get a 0 on a test and be like, well, my life's over. This is terrible.
I'm gonna go see
the
therapy dogs.
And you're just like, all right, well, dogs here, was it really that bad of a day? Like, was it terrible? Kind of like
it's great.
Failed test, therapy.
They're great. I feel like if I were my spirit animal, it would be a therapy dog. Specifically, the golden retriever.
Everyone said that I was a golden retriever in a past life.
Me too.
Samantha, this is why.
Crazy. This is why we're great
co-hosts. Exactly.
Yep. And WC Live is hosting Story Pirates Saturday, December 9th at 2 p.m. in Asplundh Concert Hall. The cast will collect audience members' ideas during the show and incorporate them on the spot in this improvisational show that validates the power of imagination. Tickets start at $7 and can be purchased at the link below.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
Very cool.
Did you ever, I feel like I haven't seen it, but Erica, I think last year told me about it. She said it's insane because they can say anything and they have to make a whole play pretty much around it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. And only $7, that's not bad.
It's a good deal. Good deal. And now we're going to send it over to Rachel with some world news. Rachel?
On Monday, 24 U.S. stealth jets were among hundreds of aircraft involved in war games, intended as a show of strength to neighboring North Korea from South Korea. According to Air Force, a total of 230 planes will fly from 8 locations in South Korea. The annual military drills came amid heightened tensions in the region triggered by Kim Jong-un's missile and nuclear tests and intensifying rhetoric from both sides. The Navy and Marine Corps were also participating in what was described as a realistic air combat exercise, designed to improve the technical cooperation between the American and South Korean militaries. About 12,000 U.S. military personnel were involved. The U.S. Supreme Court will decide if more states can legalize sports betting depending on the outcome of a case to be argued on Monday. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie is asking the justices to strike down on a federal law that prevents the states from allowing gambling on sports. Some see it as an important test of states' rights, while others are simply eager to reap the tax revenue that would come from legal sports wagering. They are challenging a 1992 law, the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act, which prevents states from allowing any sports gambling schemes. It's unusual because it does not ban sports gambling nationwide. Instead, the act says states cannot permit it. Professional sports leagues and amateur associations say the law prevents the corrupting influence of organized crime in athletics. However, illegal sports wagering has exploded with nearly $149 billion gambled on sports events every year. In other news, a super frost moon lit up the sky on Sunday night. According to NASA, it was a particularly bright supermoon for the U.S. thanks to the more intense sunlight that reflects off the moon in the winter. The last full moon of the year is known as a frost moon, cold moon, or moon before Yule. And while it doesn't always correspond with a supermoon, it did last December and now this year as well. Sunday's super frost moon was the only visible supermoon for 2017. That's all I have for this week's World News. Now let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Rachel. Starting this Friday, December 8th, the Brandywine Ballet will be performing the Nutcracker in the Asplundh Concert Hall. Afternoon and evening performances will take place on the weekends until next Sunday, December 17th. For more details on performances and to purchase tickets, follow the link below.
Very nice. Very
Brandywine
nice.
Ballet. I haven't seen it. I hear all.
Have you ever seen like the
about it
Nutcracker
every
ever?
single year. No,
Really? Cause
I haven't,
every
and
single
I'm a
way.
dancer, and
I feel like
never
I feel like you'd want to see that. I saw when I was like really little. We used to go to elementary school.
I mean, I've heard great things. I just have never seen it. I don't know. I don't really have that much interest. Is that bad?
I guess you don't like Christmas enough.
No,
Another reason.
Ryan is trying to make me out to be a
Well,
Scrooge.
I'm just saying, you know,
And I'm not.
there's just certain things that have been
Whatever.
transpiring in this episode that I just don't know how I feel about.
Okay.
But in other news, the Center for Contemplative Studies will be hosting a free stress relief workshop next Monday, December 11th, throughout the day starting at 9 a.m. There will be yoga, tai chi, meditation, and a lot more, along with snacks and giveaways to get students through the stress of finals week.
Tai Chi.
Have you ever done that?
No, but my roommate takes it, and
What are
she comes home doing some crazy moves.
It's like all about
she
like
is-
breathing and
Yes, and focusing on the movement. She comes home, she's in our kitchen, she's like, no one move. And I'm like, what's going on here? And she's like, I learned it in Tai Chi.
no
So
one
I'm
moves.
like, okay, you're crazy. No, I mean, it looks like fun, and it obviously does relax you, so maybe I should take it because I'm a little stressed with finals.
Yeah, I need about 14 hours of Tai Chi right now
Me
for
too.
the stress level that I'm at. But
14 may be excessive, but whatever works for you. And now let's send it to Gordina with weather. Gordina?
Hi WCU, I'm back with another weather report, and it'll be our last weather report for the semester. So let's take a look at this week's weather. Tuesday, there will be rain with a high of 58. Wednesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 54. Thursday will be mostly sunny in the low 40s. Friday and Saturday will be mostly cloudy. Friday with a high of 37 and Saturday in the low 40s. Sunday will have a high of 36 and be mostly sunny. That's all I have for this week's weather. Send me off, Westchester.
Westchester University formed the largest human formation in school history, spelling out the word Rams on Wednesday, November 15th. Over 700 students, alumni, and staff entered the academic quad to show off their Ram pride. The purpose of the event was to bring students together and to show off their school spirit.
This is the kind of thing we're trying very hard to build a sense of community on the campus. If you go back a number of years, people didn't stay on the campus on the weekends and evenings and so forth, and we're trying to give people more reason to stay here, and having an event like this where we have a big group of not only students but faculty and staff come out and participate in an event like this together is just a wonderful thing.
I love Ram, and I think it'd be cool to be able to spell out and be one of the people in the crowd.
It's time to step up, show up, Rams up. So the thing about being a golden ram is this: when our neighbors are in trouble, when somebody needs a helping hand, we know that our golden rams always step up. So when I say who's up? Rams up. Who's up? Rams The last one, who's up?
Rams up!
Now, Samantha, I'm sure everyone thinks that we are, flawless on this show. I mean, no one really sees the behind the scenes, yes, you can say that we do here. But contrary to some people's belief, there's a few bloopers that we've done this season just to name a few. So I'm sure. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've never been so ready. I can't wait. I'm gonna get a good laugh, I think.
They're interesting. They're definitely interesting. You could tell when it was some rough Mondays, when it was some semi-okay Mondays, and there's the one just dumpster fire Mondays. Where it's just, you look over like.
It's okay. It's all part of the experience.
Me screaming, you just
laughing, stumbling on my words, forgetting the questions to things. It's okay.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. But all right, I guess we're gonna send it over to the booth. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
All right, let's see it. Hello, Westchester University. I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
And welcome to another episode of WCU Weekly. Samantha, it's going to be said what was said last
Awesome. I forgot what question I'm asking. I'm so sorry. I forgot what question. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Can I start over? Sorry. Ugh. There's so many numbers.
Looks like we are looking at another warm. Not today.
This Saturday, November 4th from 11 a.m. It's 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m.
Friday will be partly sunny as well.
National leader after he was elected as Austria's foreign. I'm sorry. Can we do that one again?
Hello, Westchester University. I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
And as always, this is going to be the longest episode ever. And until next week, I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
In his pronunciation of
I'm joined today by Taylor and. Why did I forget?
Well, that concludes it. All right, sorry.
Skip the first line.
If you have anything you'd like to be read on air or you'd like to get involved with WCU Weekly, be sure to email us at wcuweekly@wcupa.edu.com. I want to go home. Until next week, I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
Have a great week.
Have a great week.
Towards the, oh my God, I don't know why I'm messing up.
I just realized it's the same line that I use every week. Okay, let's do it again.
Hey, can I go?
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Take two.
Seconds left in the contest. Sorry, let's go back. Started from the.
For our off-campus events, the American Foundation.
American Foundation.
That was rough.
And also appetizers will be served at 7 p.m.
Until next week, I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
Have a great week, Westchester.
And an even better weekend.
All right, so not our best.
You could definitely tell which Mondays were rough.
Yeah.
Which Mondays were
you can
really
tell which
rough,
times we
and
got a lot of sleep, and other times we rolled out of bed and just kind of like, all right, let's give this. Let's
I know, and then sometimes with the interviews, like the people are nervous, which makes you kind of nervous, and you forget the question.
Well, yeah, because
like
it's always like they're freaking out. You're like, oh yeah, you'll be fine, but like deep down you're like, well, if I mess up, then they're gonna mess up even more.
Yeah. So
it's
it's
like,
really you really got to feed off of each other.
But
it was
good.
successful.
Those are the best
here we
ones,
are.
man. It's not about the times when we make these things right. It's about times when we mess up, right?
And we create the memories and the stories. The bloopers are the best part. Love them.
Exactly. And for the last time this semester, this concludes this episode of WCU Weekly. If you have anything to be read on air, or you'd like to get involved with WCU Weekly, be sure to email us at wcuweekly@wcupa.edu.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook for segments, events, and much more.
Until next semester, I'm Ryan Carson.
And I'm Samantha Massaro.
Have a great end of the semester, Westchester.
And an even better winter break.
Make it till we graduate. So I told him that the music will be worth the wait. But he wants me in the kitchen when the dinner play. I believe.
I had it in my head. And then I just started thinking of other things, and I was like, oh man.
Look, I
I wasn't sure we were filming. Is this it?